Alright folks, today is the 29th of May, 2013. Things are going good. Our fish are growing at a rapid rate and our plants are just going crazy. Last week this plant was still 2 inches from the top. This week, even after I trimmed it, it's going up through. It's almost all the way through. That's a 4-inch growth already. You can see our blooms still doing great. Don't know if we're getting any fruit yet, as the fruit seems to fall off. So I'm still looking online for more information. We added some sweet potatoes to the thing. They're called purple sweet potatoes or purple yams, and we eat the leaves off from these. So it's another harvestable product for us. So we added a few of them in here and put together an outside garden to see what we could compare. This pepper plant, if you look at last week's video to this week's video, you'll see it's doubled in size. Same with the other peppers over here. These are bell peppers there. Strawberries have been doing super awesome. We let the strawberries go to seed, and they've already seeded and rooted themselves. So this is really spectacular. We use some of the basil. If you're a fish eater and you don't like the aftertaste of fish, you use a little bit of this basil here afterwards, chew on it, and it cleans it out because the oil's stronger here. Now I'm going to put together our ladder here real quick so you can see what's going on up here on top. It has been phenomenal. So give me a second while I get this set up. There we go. Now we're going to show you what's happened this week with our peas. Our peas have went nuts. Look at all these peas in here. And here's the size. There's my finger. And there's the size of the pea, about 2 inches. This is phenomenal because some of these weren't even here, and now they're just appearing everywhere. These peas are doing great. Our beans are getting ready to seed as well, or getting ready to bloom and start. Got a little yellowing up here on the top, and I'm sure it has to do with the change out of the water and stuff. I've been working on that to get some color back up here. It's nothing major. I don't think it's stunting anything, but it's looking really, really good. Now I'm going to take you over here on top again. We've got our spinach growing, and we had an eggplant. And 2 eggplants, exact same size. 1 eggplant here. And this is approximately about a foot tall now. And there's already blooms for the eggplant on it. Our spinach has also grown really, really good this week. So now I'm going to take you out here to the garden where we have the traditional part of this going, which is gardening traditional style, if my dog will let me alone. This is what happens when we plant in the dirt. Same plant, same size. We have a bloom, as you can see, but it's not doing really well. And same with our sweet potatoes here. They're growing, but they're just not growing fast like the other ones did. No new leaves. Everything's pretty much what was there when I put them in the ground. Looks like many of them dying. And then we have a couple seedling here of garlic that we planted as well. So, you know, it's just one of those things. We're not always positive what's going to do the best, but I think the aquaponics shows the most spirit inside of the grow pattern. So, with that said, I'd like to pull out a fish today, see if we can, if any of them want to cooperate. Show you how our tilapia are doing. And of course none of them want to cooperate when you want them to. There he goes, got him moving around. See if I can get one of them to come in here. No, they don't want to cooperate. They're being a pain in the butt. I could chase them around for a while, but then I just get them all stirred up. They're down inside the barrels here, and there's about 10 of them in there, so they're doing really, really well. And then our brood tank over here with our babies. The babies seem to not be showing up. We see them every now and then, so we're still seeing them in here, but we're not sure what's really going on, if they're hiding in the crossover tube or not. So we've cleaned up a lot of our food that we were having problems with by adding the worms to it, and we're now gaining some green, which we needed, which that algae. We feed that algae off to our fish as well. So everything looks to be doing really super well. And folks, Like I said, this is Aquaponics. Steve Shook and Marvin Shook. We have been doing absolutely phenomenal, enjoying the whole grow and watching everything happen. The family's been doing the same. They're all loving what they're seeing. So with that said, next week you'll see an overhang up here on the top for our pepper or our vine fruits there. They're going to go growing outwards over the door here, and that'll be so we don't have them rotting inside of the planters. All right, folks, this is Steve Shook, and we're going to say over and out. Bye-bye.